This right here is the OSEE Megamon. It's a 15-inch production level monitor. And to be honest with you, most of you are probably never going to buy something like this unless you have a production company or a YouTube studio space, something like this, in which case you might find this is actually quite useful. SDI in, SDI out, HDMI in, supports multiple color spaces, pretty much every video tool and assist you could ever need. But the thing for me that stands out that makes this usable for a lot more people is the fact that it can be powered by mains like now, or a V-mount battery, or by a D-tap with something like my Anton Bauer Titan base. This thing right now has 33% juice left. Let's see how long, if we plug it in, this will last based off 33% power. Mains unplugged. The Anton Bauer is plugged in. So we got power again. Now let's take a look at the Anton Bauer, because that will of course tell us how long is left in terms of battery life, and it's normally very accurate. So 1 hour, 27 minutes. Now with a bigger monitor obviously comes some more practical uses, things that if you're using a more common 5 or 7-inch monitor, you just really can't replicate. Bigger means if I'm shooting from a distance, I have the monitor over there, I'm shooting a video like this, I can actually see if I'm in focus a lot easier. I was shooting a thumbnail earlier and well, if you ever shoot top-down photo or video as well, like I am right now, this much bigger screen makes top-downs and composing top-downs a lot easier. Bigger also means that if you're on a set, you're taking this somewhere, we need to make a makeshift or pop-up set, more people can look at the monitor instead of having to look at something that's like 5 inches, which is pretty much the same size as this phone. I hate to say it as well, but if you roll up with something like that and set it up, it looks professional opposed to just a tiny little monitor. People like when things look more professional. It's also very bright. Right now, that's only set to 50% brightness, so the cameras can actually expose properly for me and that. The backlight is also turned all the way down. And to make it even easier to see, you can do this. The bag that it actually comes in, sunshade. So if you couldn't see outside, now you probably can. Now I actually picked a really good day to test this outside. Right, listen, I need to see more of a smile. There's no expression on your face. You gotta be more animated. I don't know why I thought that was a funny skit when I was doing it. It really isn't looking back now, but it's really hard to explain exactly how bright it was outside. I shot a little video on my phone, but I put the monitor next to my camera screen, and the camera screen was set to sunny weather, the brightest it will go, and you'll still see it's pretty hard to see, whereas with this, the sunshade on, no issues. The fact that the bag is actually the sunshade as well just makes it really useful, and you can just pick it up and move it around. That is the monitor when it is all put together. Nice big handle on the top. It basically looks like you're going to work with a laptop bag. Inside the back just here, if we unzip it, you'll see there's enough space to fit basically everything you need other than whatever way you're attaching this, in my case, a little light stand here. So there's some pockets right here, and I've got the Holyland system, which is wireless. Everything I need there. Anton Bauer to power it. My D-tap cable is right there. That's it. Everything you need can just go inside the bag, nice and easy. Now, of course, this does come out of the bag too. If we unclip this right here. You'll also see on the bottom of the bag that there is a hole where your stand goes directly in, and it's metal around there as well, so it supports it nicely when it is on the stand. It does actually come with these 2 desktop feet as well, which screw in. Now, I'm not going to screw them in, but they will work for the purpose of this video. Now, there's multiple ways to mount this. Obviously, you have the feet on the bottom here. You've seen I've already had it attached to a light stand. You could, of course, mount it to a C-stand via that same hole on the back there. On the back, there is a cheese plate, and there is also an accessory mounting plate as well, which has 2 1/4-inch 20 threads. You'll see right here that there is a USB, and I don't need that in there anymore because I've already loaded my LUT. You can preload your own LUTs on there, but there is a bunch of LUTs preloaded in there for whatever camera you have too. So you can preview log footage live wherever you are, and I have preloaded the Utopia LUT that I like to use from the Phantom LUTs collection onto there directly. You can actually get 15% off the Phantom LUTs down below. It has all your regular video assist tools built in. I actually wrote them all down here because I didn't want to miss any. False color, zebras, waveforms, histograms, vector scopes, focus assist, peaking, anamorphic mode, audio meters, aspect ratios, markers. The list's pretty extensive, as are the menus you can go through. You can customize everything. Anything you need in there is going to be there. As you saw when I clicked the button to add the LUT there, you can actually assign these 4 buttons right here to pull video assists or turn video assists on and then turn them off again. For example, right here, I have my peaking on or off, and peaking color right now is set to white. You might not even be able to see that. That's obviously my LUT. This one right here is a histogram, and you can cycle through. You actually have your Luma and your RGB. And then finally on number 4, I actually have false color. So on and off. Now, as well as being able to assign those 4 buttons there to video tools, you can actually assign users, and each user will have their own specific set of settings. So think of it like when you turn the 1, 2, or 3 dial on your camera and it pulls a set of settings. You can do up to 4 custom profiles that will have their own presets for each of those buttons, as well as someone might like markers on, someone might not like markers on. You can do all that built in there. There's a 3.5mm jack in. There is a headphone jack. It has built-in speakers. It has everything you need. I actually like this as well. I wanted to include it just for your peace of mind. It came shipped with a piece of plexiglass screwed to the front. You just unscrew that and then you are good to go. It's a nice little touch, OSEE. Well done. As I said at the beginning, it's not going to be a monitor that's for everybody, but if you are looking for a 15-inch monitor for whatever it is that you do or you need it for, this might not be a bad option with all the features that it has. So that is the OSEE 15-inch Megamon. Thank you, OSEE, for sending it through. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.